What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Danny Wilson, NHACG, and we coming back at you again with another info video. So today's topic I'm talking about is film, and this is specifically for my football players. So out here where I'm at in Jersey, the high school football season is, concluding, and I'm sure it's, pretty much ending, throughout the country. So I just wanted to give some quick tips to my football players to help them put their film together, the right way to get their exposure. So first and foremost, I've said this in several of my videos before. Please, no music. The coaches don't want to hear it, and they could care less whether you have music or not. They just want to see, how well you play in your position. So that's first and foremost. But more importantly than that is you have to spotlight yourself before every single play. There's so many guys. There's 22 guys on a football field at one time. So when you're doing your huddle, or if you're paying someone to do it for you, it's great that you add your name and your height and your weight and your position. But there's just so many things going on. You have to make it easy for a coach to watch and focus, solely on you. So, just make sure that you spotlight yourself before every single play. So that takes the guesswork out of it for the coaches, so they know exactly who they're following and who they need to be looking for, throughout the recruiting process. Another thing, if you're a football player and you play on both sides of the ball, please listen closely, because this is very, very important. I've gotten some film recently from some players that play both sides of the ball, and it's like an offensive clip, a defensive clip, special teams. It's kind of like scatterbrain all over the place. And I'm telling you, from my 30 years of experience in sports, basketball, football, coaching, both, it's very hard to follow. It's a lot going on. And I can tell you from a coach's perspective, we want things easy. So if you play multiple positions and you play on both sides of the ball, it's best that you layer your highlights. And when I say layer, I mean, if you want to show your offensive highlights first, put all your offensive highlights together. Note that before the offensive highlights start, right? Then transition into your defensive highlights. Note that before the defensive highlights start. Show all your best defensive highlights. And then if you do anything on special teams, note that before those clips start, rather, and then go into that. So everything is detailed and organized. Not only does that make it easier for the coach to follow you, but it speaks a lot about you as a player, because now that's showing that coach that you are detailed and you are organized, and that's a major component in college, because you have so much free time. You have to be, detail oriented and organized to be able to navigate. So, that's just something that's going to be helpful to the coach, and just makes a good impression, for yourself as well. So this was just something that I just wanted to get out there real quickly to my football players. For any of you that that are not, being recruited right now, that's fine. Don't panic. You still have time. Just get your film together, follow these tips, and, hopefully, the information that I gave you will be helpful. So I wish all you guys the best of luck, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.